processing. Member FDIC.
It's 7:45, News Extra time, and our program today is brought to you by Jolliffe Funeral Home. Double trouble. Mike Pelster is in the house this morning, so hang on to your seat. And Dave Schaff is here as well. And good morning to both of you.
He's the good part of the bunch.
Yeah. Somebody has to lift it up here a little bit. We're going to talk about the big deal coming up here on, a week from Friday, November 16th, over at the Civic Center. It's the second annual St. Agnes premiere. Dave, tell us about the evening. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is the second year for the event. Last year was the actual premiere event, so to say, and it's a night of entertainment, and it's a gala setting, so we're looking for black ties. I was really surprised on the number of tuxedos that showed up last year, but also pleasantly surprised on how many people showed up in more comfortable clothes. That it was just a great night for everybody. So.
Yeah, and you're welcome to come.
Either way, yeah, you can
You
dress
bet,
however you
you
want.
bet, you bet.
So it is kind of a festive evening, but certainly welcome to come.
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
you bet.
Who all comes to this?
You know, it's open to the community as a whole. This is just an event that I think it was kind of brainstormed through the St. Agnes School Foundation as a formal event, but it was put up to raise money for the school throughout the community, realizing that even though it is the St. Agnes school, it's an open school to anybody in the community that's willing to or wanting to go. So.
And that's where these funds go. How are they used, Mike? You want to?
Well, last year, by some of the funds, they needed a new stove. They had a 40-year-old stove, that we replaced that last year. And then it was so successful that we got 2 new double-door refrigerators out of it, too. And then the remaining funds go into the foundation, and they work with that for maintaining the school, and also gives the teachers just a little bit of a bonus here and there, because naturally they're working on teacher fund money that is not the biggest in the whole world.
Yeah, these teachers, and they're wonderful. My kids went through this program. Are funded through the parish donations and whatnot. So it's not exactly, I guess, you're not teaching there for the love of money by any means.
Oh, no.
Or benefits. So you're teaching there because you want to teach, and they do a wonderful job there. So those funds also used for scholarshiping and those kind of things for students?
Yeah, correct. It goes into the foundation, and then they use it for wherever we don't designate what they can do with it. They use it for the scholarships, teachers, and last year and I didn't understand it, but some new science boards or something like that, which I wouldn't understand. You went to school with me, so you know that I wouldn't
drop it off real
Yeah, no clue.
But yeah, I think they got some of those smart boards, whatever they call it. Dave, you would know.
He's the smart one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really improved the technology.
Shake that mic a little bit. It's not coming through quite as well.
We really improved the technology at the school with what they call the Promethean boards that follow the very similar technology what they do at the public school system as well, where it's all computer and smartboard, whiteboard based. So.
Yeah. So some very good updates there for them. Well, tell us about the evening. What all is involved? What do people expect if they're coming for the first time this week?
Well, this is going to be, it's a gala, and it's decorated as a gala. I mean, the tables are all, you'll never be to an event like this in Scottsbluff again in your life. Last year it was phenomenal, and this year it'll be just as phenomenal. I have an inside look at all that stuff, and it's amazing. The tuxedos, like he was saying last year, and the ladies dressed to the nines. Everybody, it was really fascinating to me when I walked in and saw everybody just dressed. We have wonderful entertainment this year. The auctioneer we had last year was unbelievable. I just thought he did a great job. I just really enjoyed him.
Joey Lislow.
Yeah, he was really neat.
He'll be back this year.
Yep, he's going to be back.
Yeah. And I guess we probably can touch on some of the auction items.
Yeah, so there's a dinner, then there's an auction, there's silent auction. I guess that's what I want to get to, is what all people can expect.
Yeah, they'll have the cocktails first, and then the dinner, and then they'll have the auction and silent auction, and they'll be closing out the different silent auction tables at different times.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't realize, that they have silent auction sections, and those sections, kind of like the old boards on the ETV auctions years ago. The A board closes now.
Well, I forgot about those.
And that's kind of the way this works. I mean, they're going to close some of those at 7:30 and another run at 7:50, whatever. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the theory is that we've got so many great auction items this year, or even last year, that we've got over 200 items on the silent auction list, and then we've got 12 auctions on the live auction list. All phenomenal items, ranging from anywhere down from $50 per item all the way up to $10,000 an item. So huge items that are going to be fantastic.
And maybe we can highlight a few of them. I don't know where you start and where you begin or where you end, but there's some.
Yeah,
really
I opened the
fabulous
book
things.
here to look on Tables 400. There's a Winter Park Docks holiday cabin for 6 days and 5 nights. This is not a can cooler silent auction where they got the can cooler up there. We got the duck print, a lot of big time stuff. Bayside Golf Club for 18-hole rounds of golf. You got any other big ones in there that you're noticing?
Yeah, I think our athletic ticket packages are second to none. I know last year we had some great ones, but this year we've got ticket packages that range from Husker tickets to Bronco tickets, but some of the big ones are Final Four tickets we've got in Atlanta this year, and we have 2 different packages to the Masters Golf Tournament this year. So one of them in particular, which is what they're calling the Berkman Place, is it's probably the toughest ticket to get in sports right now. So it's a huge ticket item. So
you could
pretty exciting.
You could pick that up a week from Friday.
Correct.
Yeah. Are there tickets still available?
Yes, we've got. Actually, we saved out 10 tickets for the last week. So minus these 10 tickets were sold out. So if you're interested in going and looking at some of these items, you can call the church, and it's a first come first served basis. So.
Okay. So get a hold of them and get in on it a week from Friday at the Civic Center. What time does it start?
6 p.m.
6 to 8:20. Dinner starts at 7:15, and the grand auction starts at 8:30.
Okay. All right. And it's kind of come and go as you wish. I mean, you don't have to stay there till midnight if you
No.
don't want to.
Yeah.
And it's not going to run till midnight.
Yeah. Now, last year we stayed right on schedule, which I know a lot of people appreciated being out. Being out and done by 9 o'clock. So.
Yeah. So, again, a fabulous night coming up. We'll visit just a bit more. We'll be right back.
Comforting, personal, Jolliffe Funeral Home.
I forgot about those old ETV auctions.
Yeah, remember that? They used to say, the B-board is closing.
Yep.
And so it was, that was a lot of fun. What else?
With over 100 years of
I think
experience.
we can go through some auction items. I got a few more we can go through. And
Go through the live auction items.
live auction items is really good.
Planning as a continuation to our services.
Private
Jolliffe
beer and
Funeral
food
Home.
pairing.
Our family serving your family for 3 generations.
On the News Extra program, Dave Schaff and Mike Pelster are with us today to talk about St. Agnes premiere coming up on November 16th at the Gehring Civic Center. We mentioned the live auction with Joey Lislow as the auctioneer. What are some of those items, Mike?
Well, the Berkman's Place tickets for the Monday and Tuesday at the Masters Golf Tournament. That's a phenomenal pack. I mean, getting that, that should go just absolutely nuts. I know I'll bid all of $30 on it because that's all I have. And then one I was just reading while we were at break, their private beer and food pairing for 4 at the Lawton Tunes Ales and Spirits in Omaha.
Wow.
That one sounds like that's just right in my ballpark.
That would be fun.
You know, one of the other huge items that we have is an electric guitar. It's a koa wood electric guitar from Hawaii that was donated, and I know if any musicians are out there, if you hear koa wood electric guitars, it's one of the top premier guitars that you can own. So.
And we've got the 2012 Sea-Doo GTS with trailer also. This is a $10,000 item. It's going to be on the live auction. So if you wanted a Sea-Doo, this is your time to get in there. You never know what happens on an auction, and especially at a fundraiser.
Yeah, that's right. And again, it is a fundraiser. It is for the St. Agnes School Foundation. St. Agnes School in Scottsbluff operating since, I think, 1955, something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So, it's been around a while, done a great job down through the generations of education. So we look forward to it. And again, if you want to get a ticket, there are still 10 available. Call the church office.
I do not know the number.
I do.
He does.
632
2541.
2541. I should know that. All right, that's our number, and that's our program. Dave Schaff and Mike Pelster, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis.